Hello everyone, we are from Team Enigma from RV College of Engineering, and this is our project Clawmine. The problem that we encountered was we have multiple areas that we need to excel in, being PG students, UG students, just being college students. We have to have GitHub accounts where we are constantly updating. We need to do DSA, we need to study. Some of us like to go to gym, manage extracurriculars and everything. Managing all of this gets hectic, and we don't have a single platform where we can do everything and do it with ease. That is where Clawmine comes in. It is an app that helps you boost productivity by keeping everything in a single place, in a single dashboard. So we just want to give you a walkthrough of how this app works and how it will help students boost their productivity. So this is the basic landing page wherein you can just see what the app is all about, and we'll just explain the entire working of the application with starting with authentication.
Let's start exploring Clawmine. Let's create the account in Clawmine. Enter the name, enter the email, and let's enter the password. Make sure that password is of 6 or 8 characters, which includes capital letters, small letters, numericals, all those things. And also now we'll get two new features. One is we can verify our email through magic link or through OTP also. Now let's go ahead to the email. Here email, we got the email from Clawmine. Here let's click on verify email address. When I click on verify email address, it directly comes to the dashboard. Now let's go to the profile page. Here in profile page we have implemented few features. Here it shows the email is already verified, and also here it shows we are the members since May 8, 2026, and also it shows two new features. One is Google and one is GitHub. So we have implemented this feature because to prevent duplicate accounts. So when the user click on GitHub and they try to click on connect, it directly connects to the GitHub. Now it's directly connected to the GitHub. So next time when the user clicks on GitHub, or when the user tries to enter the email or password, they will redirect to the same account. This prevents the duplicate account. And the same thing that can be done with Google also. Now if they want to disconnect the GitHub account in future, just they can click on disconnect and disconnect. So this can be disconnected from the GitHub. Now let's go to the settings page. In settings page we have implemented a feature of change password, so they can change the password from the UI itself in settings page. And also we have implemented the active sessions feature. In this active session feature, they will get the information about all the sessions where they have logged in, and also they will get the IP address. This is the important feature actually. This is the IP address where they have logged in.
So previously we logged in using email, but it's also possible to log in directly through either Google or GitHub. So what happens is, normally when you log in through Google or GitHub, you'll have to give your Google or GitHub account so that others can access it. But here you have the option of changing the password, that is setting the password for the first time if you log in through Google or GitHub. So right here I can set a new password, and then I can share this password with a friend who can then log in without having my Google account. Now this is the appearance part wherein you can customize the themes, but this is the most important part. Coming to provider keys, we have OpenAI key, we have Anthropic key and Gemini key. These are the three most common AI tools that are used by students, so they can provide their API key and then use it throughout the app. And the second part is GitHub personal access token. Basically, normally when you put your GitHub username, it only gives you 30 days worth of data. But if you want the entire year worth of data, we can also enable the users to access their PAT, that is personal access token, that will give their full contribution history so that they can sync their historical data as well. So in order to sync your data, you can go to profile, go to edit and set your GitHub username and lead code username. So let me set that real quick. And once you save it, it will take some time in order to save it, and now it says that your profile is updated successfully. Next, you can go to your activities, which will show that both your accounts are connected. As you can see right now, no activity is logged, so all I need to do is press sync. And coming here, we have the add activity feature that can enable us to add actual activities that we do, which is not in GitHub or lead code, such as gym session, jogging, study, project work, etc., etc. So we can add, for example, let me just assume I went to gym today. So I write gym, and I can give a short description. For example, I hit chest today. So if I log activity, it will also log that activity and award me points for that. So now as you see, I have all my GitHub commits from the previous month. So if I go to dashboard, it will show current things, especially the gym. And we have study tool as well, wherein you can create a new subject. For example, let's say we have ADA this sem. So we create ADA, and then we can also go in and use whiteboard. The whiteboard uses Tldraw SDK, wherein we can also export it outside, or we can have new media uploaded inside as well. And we can generate notes using the AI that we have, such as OpenAI, Claude, or Gemini. To access this, we'll need API keys. And then we can create new notes, wherein we provide a small description and a note title, and it will generate the notes based on that. So as we said before, there is provision for the users to enter their own API key so that they can study in their own setting. So for now, I have a Gemini API key which I'll enter. So if I hit save keys, first thing is it will show it is saved. So now I know that Gemini key is already there and I don't need to enter it again. The same happens for every other thing. There is a saved text that shows right next to it. So now let's go to study and actually understand how it works. So I created a subject back then. So first thing is I'll change the AI model because I don't have OpenAI or Claude. If I don't change it, then it goes to fallback text because we did not want to show an error necessarily. And now we go to a new note. Let us set the note title to, let's say, merge sort. So let me just tell, I want to know about the merge sorts, time complexity, and operations. So let me just tell this and click on generate. Note has been generated. So as you can see right now, it's just a note. So we can go to full note and the date of creation is given. So let's go to view full note. So it gives an entire breakdown of whatever we asked. And it gives it in a rather clean format, although we can make it more cleaner, but as of now it works like this. And at the end you can see that there's a generate quiz button. So generate quiz takes the same API that you have used to generate a quiz, and as I said, it will show 8 to 10 questions with the answers at the same time. So it's less of a quiz and more of a remembering of what you have done till then. So as you can see, it does this based on that particular topic that you have done. Since we are doing it for an individual note, at the end if you go back, it shows that it is quiz ready. So the next time you want to take the same quiz, you can just open quiz and it is ready. So it does not load it again.
Let me tell about individual components of the dashboard. So we have a component to display the total number of points that we have received, and also the current streak that we have, and also the best streak that we have until now, and also we can see the global rank. The feature that we have in our app is once someone's LeetCode or GitHub account username is linked to a user and points have already been allocated, then if you use the same username, the points will not be allocated. The streaks do come here, and the activity heat map also shows that you are active, but the points do not get added up and it does not affect the global rank. And here we have frequent activities that we did, and if we click on it, it redirects us to that particular website. Moving further, we have a component where it shows all your streaks, and then if you haven't been active for a day, it shows a dot. And once you click on the particular date, it shows all the activities that you did on that day or date. So, and also this is a activity heat map. It shows how active were you on that particular day. So the light color means you are very less active, and the darker shade means that you are more active. It shows how many activities you did. And also here you have your recent activities, where you can see all your activities and how much points you got for each of them. From our dashboard only, we can also navigate to the study platform that we have called ClawMind. Also we have a leaderboard, which is a global leaderboard. The user has an option to customize themes from a selected list of themes here, and also the themes here work both for light as well as dark themes. By default, the theme is the system's theme, and you can see the different flavors of themes that we have.
Our site also has an onboarding tool that guides the user how to navigate between the pages, and it usually comes while the user logins, and they can replay it whenever they want. So first it shows the welcome screen, and it shows the stat about the total points and the rank that we have, and then it shows the streak of the lead code what we have, and we can also see the heat map here. And then so here in the profile page we should link our GitHub and lead code account, and next they have to provide their API keys to use the AIs for study. And next, this is the token, that the pad token the user should give to get the history of their GitHub. This is the study page where we can organize our subjects, and then we can also create a new subject too, where we can also create quizzes and also notes. And then this is the activity page where the user have to sync in order to get the history of lead code and GitHub. And this is the global leaderboard.
So this is ClawMind, where everything happens at one place so that you don't have to distract yourself with multiple apps. The goal is to boost productivity and add more platforms in the future, such as HackerRanks, Geeks for Geeks, maybe Striver even. And not just that, we want to have a scheduling mechanism wherein students can automatically set schedules for themselves, and it automatically alters based on what they're doing. So that is the goal for ClawMind in the future. We have hosted it on clawmind.online, and you can go and check it out for yourself. And that's it for our project and the entire walkthrough. We hope that you liked it. And at the end, we would like to say that we would like all the students to boost their productivity and have everything on a single site. That is the goal of ClawMind.